Ciao, y'all.
Ciao. See you, Doc.
Dr. Rachel from Croatia.
What a fun person.
Isn't she, though?
Yes, she is.
I actually know her grandson here in Reno and have helped him out a little bit with computers and things like that. So
Really?
Yeah.
It's a small world.
It's a very small world, yeah. Let's not. I'd rather go to Aaron than listen to us sing.
Aaron, what's going on?
Boy, talk about a dig, huh? Hey, Rachel brought something up this morning. Little irony in baseball for you. Chicago, of course, yes, they scored the most runs ever in a game, but they also hold the record for the most runs scored in a single inning. And here's some irony for you here. 18 runs is what they scored against Detroit. That was in 1883 in the 7th inning. Now, Detroit, the Tigers, as we know them today in the American League, were actually in the National League in the 1800s. Now, in 1953, Boston scores 17 runs in the 7th inning against Detroit. There's your irony today, and for your information, Audrey Hepburn was breakfast at Tiffany's, not the great Katharine Hepburn, one of my favorite actresses of all time. Roman Holiday is one of my favorite movies of all time. If you've never watched it, there's so many little nuances in that movie about people, personalities, doing the right thing in Roman Holiday. Just an amazing movie that was. But hey, are you eating toxic garlic?
How can you eat toxic garlic? It is toxic.
Well,
I mean, it's like...
It is. If you're going on a date, it's toxic, but it really is good for your body. But right now, there's a serious issue going on with garlic. Mary Smith from Mary's Heirloom Seed out of Ramona, California, is reporting 60 million pounds of garlic from China have been infused into the United States. And one of the quickest ways to know if you're buying really good garlic or you're buying garbage garlic, if there are no roots at all on your garlic bulb, it's garbage. Bet money on it. It's been bleached. It's been zapped with radiation. It may have even been watered with untreated human waste. Most of this is coming in.
Roots, right? That's what you look for, roots?
No roots.
You want roots or you don't want roots?
You want some type of root on your garlic.
Like even like a rough little patch on the one end?
Just a little tiny bit even. When you get that smooth little indentation, kind of concave thing that goes in the bottom of the garlic bulb, that is when it's been treated with your, what do they call it, gamma radiation. I guess that's what made... Yeah, wasn't it gamma radiation that gave us the Incredible Hulk or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
But you know, one half, and this comes from Bill Christopher out of Gilroy, one of the leading garlic producing areas of the United States. If you've never been to the Garlic Festival, put it on your bucket list. It is just an awesome food festival. It really is. And you can get anything from pickles to ice cream that's garlic. It's a fantastic festival, and you really get personal with all the growers and stuff down there in Gilroy. But he has said that in the past decade, half of California's biggest garlic packers have disappeared because of what's going on. These aren't producers. These are the packers. They've disappeared because of all this garlic that's being imported out of China. And white garlic, when you see that real white skin on the garlic, the paperish kind of peel, it's been bleached with the chlorine mixture of sulfur and wood ash.
What's it supposed to be?
It's kind of brownish, or you'll have red garlic and stuff like that, you know. And again, this comes, and here's the thing that kind of really aggravates me. As you know, I have an issue with the USDA, the FDA, and the EPA with the Monsanto gang involved in them. Now, they're going to go bang, they're going to bang, this is what the USD says, potential food safety hazards in China stem from many sources, high crop yields, animal output, and they go on toxic residues in the food, but yet they won't do that about our food right here from the chemical companies. That, to me, is a little hypocritical. If we're going to bang somebody else in the world, we bang ourselves, too, when we're doing the same thing.
Who was the newspaper man in the 30s or the 20s that...
William Randolph Hearst.
Right. Now, he believed in that philosophy, and I think he wrote that philosophy. Trash everybody who's not doing something for you.
I believe he was the one that... didn't he come right out and say, I'll give you a war? And we had the issue down in Cuba, the Spanish-American War.
Yep.
Yeah. That was the great William Randolph Hearst. But another thing they're doing is methyl bromine. And of course, the EPA has classified that in a group D, that, and this is what it says, not classifiable as to a human carcinogen. I would think if you're classifying any kind of methyl bromine, for those who don't know, they use it as a fumigant and pesticide. So it's all over, and it's highly toxic. It creates lung issues and neurological issues, digestive issues. So it's something you want to look at, and if you want more information, and of course, Mary Heirloom Seeds, no GMO seeds, no nothing. She has a seed bank going down there. She's in Ramona, California. Mary's Heirloom Seeds, MarySheirloom Seeds, SEEDS.com. You can find her over there, her blog. It's a great blog. She's another very active in the GMO front as far as, lobbying. She's more concerned with people eating healthy and buying the right food, not so much on the political aspect of things. Her website provides a ton of information. We also have a RSS feed of her stuff on our website over there. Great website she has, and this was really a good article. It kind of opened my eyes a little bit, though. I didn't realize we were getting that much garlic out of China. And for anybody who wants to grow garlic, if you like garlic, it's one of the easiest, and I mean the simplest crops in the world to
Break it
grow.
apart and stick it in the dirt.
You plant it in October. You don't even have to water because you got water coming down all during the winter. Go out and pick it up, dig it up in May. You have garlic for the year. Hang it up to dry in a dry, cool place, and it's great. And there is nothing like garlic coming out of the ground. One of the issues with garlic that they do, they retard the growing process. Garlic, when it's an growth inhibitor is what they do. But when garlic sprouts, when you like the onions do, you see the little green stuff starting to come out the top of garlic.
Yeah.
It loses, when it does that, it immediately loses 50% of its potency, the nutrient value, and all that kind of stuff. So when that happens, they want to stop that because obviously on the shelf it looks kind of bad. But at the same time, they're doing gamma radiation on it to make it stop doing that. And gosh, doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose?
Yep.
I would think. I really would think, And along this front here, I'm going to give you some names here. Of course, Monsanto and DuPont are right on top of this list. But Pepsi, General Mills, Stonyfield, Smuckers, and these last two are organizations that I will not do business with. Organic Valley and Whole Foods. They are all in this campaign. They have dumped massive amounts of money for this idiotic bill that Mr. Roberts and Miss Debbie Stabenow, let me take all your money, Monsanto. I'll do what you want in Congress, politicians here, on this new food bill. These organizations are all heavily invested in this QR code labeling initiative that's come out. And, of course, people that don't know, our senators, Dean Heller and Senator Harry Reid, the outgoing incumbent for the Democratic Party there, thank God,
How do you
they
feel?
both voted no on 1590. I don't dislike Mr. Reid. That's kind of a tongue-in-cheek comment there. I just think he's been there a little too long, and it is time for changing of the guard, if you will.
Really, he lost his sight there.
Yeah.
I just, Congress, the Senate, that was never designed to be a lifetime deal. It was never designed to be a career. That's
No.
not what the concept was of our government, and it's turned into that. And I think, you know, I've been debating somebody in over on Discus about the Constitution. This guy wants to tell me food labeling falls under the First Amendment.
All right,
And I'm like,
we
what,
got to
did you
get
bump your
going
head?
here. We got the trooper on the line.
Hey, going to be a great day, folks. We're already at 65 up here. I'm back up at the ranch this morning here. I don't know if you hear the chickens in the background, but it's going to be gorgeous today. Let's have a good time. Let's all be safe out there.
Thanks, Aaron.
Talk to you soon, Aaron.
Yep.